Hi, I'm Caro, and I'm making a game where you manage a colony of mushrooms. And I moved the work I had done so far from 3D to 2D. Well, I was originally making what is commonly known as 2.5D because I was using 2D sprites in a 3D setting and adding some billboarding, which is basically making the assets rotate to look at the camera. Anyway, the more I tried to make it become the vision I had for the game, the less good it looked to me. So yeah, let's get into it. The game was at the point where I expected it to start looking good, even without the decoration assets I have planned for the future. But every time I had tried recording it for an update, I would go and fix some scene assets to a certain position or try to place the camera in a good angle. And once I had my game cycle running, I tried to create a colony, fill up the entire space and see how the progression was looking and see if it looked good at all. And I mean, it does have its charm, but it just wasn't working. So I set the artist down and made a small 2D test, even with the empty spaces. Just like for 3D, it just looked better to my game eye. And well, to the disdain of the programmer, I decided to move to 2D. No, that's a lie. As a programmer, I am the stereotype that likes to refactor stuff. And look, it's not like I have been working in the game that long, but I still have a rough timeline that I would like to stick to, and I still see the potential in this style, and will likely bring it up again in a different game. Anyway, here is how the game looks like now. There are some problems I no longer have to think about how to solve, and there are new constraints instead. But I believe it's working out for the best. To make the move complete, I redrew some of the assets that weren't quite vibing with the isometric style and created a tile set for the ground. Now I have this game area to work with, and I think it looks better. There is also some plans that I will do with each area of the game, so, this also divides the space quite nicely. Anyway, that is the change from 3D to 2D. It's not that big, and there is still a lot to do, but, let me know what you think. Other updates to the game include a better sound system for playing sound effects, and I am slowly adding effects here and there, and will soon include some background music. I wrapped up the first version of the Mushkin spawning spores, which is the game currency, and added said currency to the substrate shop. I have a camera plus dialogue plus something important is happening in the game now system. Where the camera pans towards a target, like for example in a dialogue from an NPC. And oh yeah, I also have a simple system for dialogues now. I also use this system for when you open the subsearch shop. Well, basically when you click on the first search, and I wanted the shop to feel more like it's part of the world. So this is the solution I came up with. For now, the plan is to do this interaction at least once for all the NPCs. Besides that, I also made some progress on the enemy system, which is basically the foragers foraging the mushroom from your colony. For now, they just move around, and if they see a mushkin, they will go stop by it and do the grab animation. Doesn't actually grab it, but do the grab animation. Well, that's also the next step, to continue the system, so they actually do take the mushkin and maybe destroy some mycelium on substrates. And of course, besides that, keep adding content. Speaking of which, our latest addition is the pink oyster mushroom. Let me know what mushroom should I add next. That is it for now. Be good people and like the video. See you next time.